Okay, and here I am, everybody, so welcome. Decided we're gonna do a little bit more Yu-Gi-Oh! For the day. Now, I went ahead and made some adjustments to my deck here. Let me go ahead and just hop into the Slifer dorm so we can get ready. People wanted me to mess around more with the XYZs, so I took a look at what I have available. Let's see here. And I've made a little bit of an edit. I need to get 2 more copies of Shining Angel, and people have said that I should run each of the XYZs at 3, and VW at 2 each, so we'll try that. I got Frontline Base here. Once per turn during your main phase, you can special summon 1 Union monster of level 4 or lower from your hand, so that should help me cheese things out. We'll see how this goes. I put in 1 copy of 2-man Cell Battle. It's all a matter of getting the cards I need, but like I was saying last time, I wanted to, like, mess around with more decks instead of just the burn and heroes over and over. Let's beat someone up. Let's get warmed up. They're a dragon. Let's do it to him. Thank you for their subs there, friend. I appreciate that. Come on, let's duel. I got my cat. Yeah, draw. It's been a long couple days, chat. Go second, because I'm running Cyber Dragons, of course. I slept in a little bit. And I have to go shopping later tonight. So I figured I'll just do more of the Emerald Map Randomizer tomorrow when I have a lot more time. Here we go. I'm not looking to do as many super long streams right now anyway. After the weekend, I kind of want to catch up on some other work. For those that don't know what happened, my brother's, like, channel got, like, hacked by a bot. And, we're still kind of dealing with that. Him more than me, of course, but... Jeez. Okay, let me throw this down. I doubt he's gonna have Heavy Storm, so let's just go right to it. With Cyber Twin. Future Fusion and Cyber Dragons are a good thing to just splash in this, because they get the light support. Hoshi... Would Hoshi be fine? I think that would be overkill. You might be able to beat over it. Swords of Revealing Light is in the deck. I can use that to kind of stall, to kind of, like, build up the Hoshis, and, like, make my entire, like, field a beat stick. Okay. Doubt you got much here. Petite Dragon. Nice. There we go. End turn. Send it out. I haven't had flubbing my words, give me a second there. I haven't had as much stuff to upload this weekend because of all that stuff going on. During the weekend, I found out, like, it happened as I was streaming, so I pretty much had to stop and see what I could do with him there. But, yeah. Anyways, can finish him off. Can set up some beat sticks. It's looking all right. We're gonna need dual points to open those packs, though, and I should open up more of the fusion pack to unlock other stuff. Let's duel again sometime. What about the inside of the dorm? Ultimate. Okay, let's try him. Cyber Dragon beating things up with a Hoshi and a Luminous Spark on the field. On the bright side, the Emerald Map Randomizer I did on a whim is doing very well on YouTube right now. I'll have some more fun with that tomorrow. Okay, there's Frontline Base. Now, it's during the main phase, so I can get it out right away. Alternatively, I could special summon W, and then tribute it for Zaborg and destroy his monster, and then just beat into him. Why not? Hang on. Okay, I have to activate this effect. There we go. Doesn't matter much. Yeah, this gives me a little bit of utility here. I do have Mobius splashed in the deck, but I wish I had other back row removal, because Mobius doesn't really fit the theme. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't think he'd be running that, but whatever. Well, there goes my monsters. If I draw anything, though, I can at least give it an axe. Great. Defense position monster. Oh, it has to be face up, I see. Oopsie. Whatever. I can bop it with Fissure. And I'm gonna bop his back row just because. What was that? Flip one face-up warrior, spellcaster monster in the field to face-down defense position. Okay. Let's go ahead and bop this. I'm gonna put you down with the axe so that nothing can beat over you. Hi, Kuda, welcome. Thank you for this resub. There we are. Beat him up. And now I don't have to worry about him. He can't do anything. There's this. Not that it makes a difference now. Frontline base seems better. I wonder if I should run this thing at 3. People said that 2 would be fine, but it's probably gonna, like, brick my hand if I run 3, let's be real. That's just how it works whenever you add 3 of anything. And then when you put 2 in, you just can't stop drawing it no matter what. All I can do is defend until I get another monster now. Another metal tank. How much defense did that have? I probably could beat over him with that and hit him with the heavy one. I like how Z metal tank is has like the lowest defense. Like Y Dragon Head has more defense points, I believe. I still need the other combinations of XYZ as well. Oops, there we go. Yeah, he's gonna attack the second tank. Uh-oh. That's a problem. It ties with my tank. Can I get a Hoshi? That's solemn. Well, I'd leave myself wide open if I bopped into him, but he could buff himself. It's anyone's games now. I unfortunately went all in and I paid for it. Oh, there's Hoshi. Perfect. And now I can beat over his ninja there. Let's go. Oh, it's a light type. It's a light type. Crap. I didn't think about that. Never occurred to me that it would be a light type. Crap. So now we tie again. I attack into it and Hoshi's left alone. He's gonna attack Hoshi next turn for sure, though. I feel like I shouldn't just sacrifice that. Oh well. Let it go. Maybe he'll be dumb and tribute it. Man, I can't believe Hayden here. A Slifer's giving me trouble. Come on, I need a backup monster that's not Hoshi now. Oh. Crap. I let myself get into this position. It's really unfortunate. Is he gonna get... Hang on. I'll let him do that. Now he's gonna do that. Do I want to pay half my life points to stop it? I'm just gonna go with it. This duel's dragging on too long. Oh. Well then. Call the Haunted. Alright. Can use that to bring out my other metal tank after... No, I can use that to bring out Zaborg. Then I still can't beat over it. I'll have to crash metal tank into him there, won't I? Next turn, I can do that. Wait, he's actually crashing? Hold up a sec. This card... He's going for game. I should have put it on the field. Hang on, it's fine. Let me just, increases its attack by 700 points. When this card is sent to the field, the graveyard inflicts 100 points damage to your opponent's life points. Not yet. I'm still alive, don't worry. Activate it now, yeah. Yeah. There we go. Hayden's going for it, if I put Hoshi down, it's vulnerable if he gets another one of those 1800 things to kill me. So I shouldn't be too hasty with it. I'll just put Tiger Jet down for now. Okay, let's do this. It's only when I record do the Sliffers just make me work for it. Okay, that didn't go off. Very unfortunate. If it wasn't for the fact that his strongest monster had light attributes, I thought all of those monsters he runs had dark. But wait, no, isn't there gimmick that each one has a different attribute? And yeah, he brought it back. Cool. I don't like this guy. Why is he doing this? Okay, there's Y Dragon Head. Okay, so if I beat over this with that, that's 600 points off you, so then 1700. Not gonna be enough with Y Dragon Head. If I put Hoshi down, it'll have 1000. And let's see, 2900 over that, that's 1100 on that. It's still not enough. Unless I special summon. I totally forgot this was even on the field, if I'm being honest with you. I totally forgot this was here because of how this duel's been going. If he has Magic Cylinder, I basically just lose. There we go. Now we finish him. That was silly. That one stalled way longer than it should have. I'm testing this, like, I did a few tests of this deck last night, and this never happened. I lost barely. Shoot, I'm getting hungry again. Yeah. Roaring Knights. Halloween Corpse. Let's go against this guy. Only on stream. I also wanted to get some more, cards to stop, my opponent's stuff. Now that the main characters have more, better cards, someone said I should probably try and run things like 7 Tools of the Bandit. That might work. Okay, I got my field spell. I'm stuck on turn 1, so throwing down you to run into is good, if he even has the stats for it. If that's the case, do I want to activate this right away or let him attack it? Nah. I doubt he's not going to be able to attack into it no matter what, so let's just do this. Alright. He's got nothing, that's right. Okay, Cyber Dragon's there. Let's throw down XYZ Cannon. Look at these powerful lads. Molten Zombie, special summon from the graveyard, the control of the card draws 1 card. He's got corpse cards. Hi, Vampy, welcome. Reflect Bounder is only limited at 1 because I guess for the time it was a really annoying burn option. Is Reflect Bounder still banned today or not? I don't know how good something like that is in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Guess I'll throw down Tank. You see here. No, I don't need to attach them to each other. Let them just be beat sticks right now. Okay. It's not banned. Okay. Reborn zombie. And this guy's getting beat up. He knows how to behave like an actual slifer, where he plays no monsters and I just win. Okay, what do you got? Special summon a zombie monster from your graveyard. And remove something from play for me. Okay, he threw something face down there. I've already won. If he puts something with, like, a lot of defense, I can beat over it now with this. Let's give it to Reflect Bounder. The W-Wing Catapult. The W-Wing Catapult doesn't even, like, look like a monster or animal. It's just a jet. Or two jets, depending on how you look at it. There we are. What's this big tribute defender here? 2,000. It was Pumpkin. The Panic Special. The Lego Jet. Yeah, you can call it that. Alright, we did it. 212. I sure lost bad that time. You win. I lost. Maybe next time I'll win. You never know. Alright, Cat, let's go. Getting a good amount of duel points. I always buy stuff. Remember, I have to bother the heck out of Chazz as well. Pretty sure I did enough of that today, like, this actual day, last episode. So obviously I saved at night. I accidentally hit the main gate, but I never really bother the people here too much. What do they have? Oh, it's Nova. Let's test this deck against Nova, since he likes to give points. Alright, let's go. Always nice to unwind with a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Second here. That, and I need a bit more variety on hand to upload, chat. When I uploaded the first part of the Emerald Map Randomizer, that was literally, like, all I had. I did stream some more of Pandora's Tower, but I basically ran out of time, and I had to, stop, like, in the middle of a puzzle. And I don't want to end an upload on that note, so... hang on. I just realized this is a soft once per turn. It's not once per, like, frontline base. It's once per, like, copy, isn't it? That could be really cheesy. Throw my whole hand out for it. But yeah, I'm thinking in a couple days I'll probably stream, like, another hour or so of Pandora's Tower and edit that together so that upload can end on the note of me beating another boss. Instead of me ending confused on how the water wheel in that dungeon works. May as well throw this down. I feel like stopping him from having fun, so we'll put that down. And I don't think Nova runs Heavy Storm, so I should be fine. The issue of getting 2 frontline base out and 2+ unions will never happen in this game. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Good Goblin Housekeeping. No, I only want to do this if he summons a monster. Or maybe activates that Reversive Spirit. I think that's what it's called. Okay. I can put this down as a tribute. But then activate Last Will. So yeah, 2 copies of Frontline Base is probably fine then. Select effect to activate. If I bring out Hoshi, there's a chance he could beat over it. Of course, I could always just solemn whatever monster he summons and then beat over that. I'm going for beat stick strats. Hoshi shoes. All the Haunted. And I don't need to bring back the Witch, because it won't win me the turn. What if he... I don't think he Lightning Vortexes, but... you never know. Let's go with this. Toon Cannon Soldier, okay. Excellent. Hi, Mina. Thanks for the resub in the raid. Enjoy your teddies. Here we are. Good Goblin Housekeeping. Excellent. You know, when I was actually out shopping the other day, I saw that, like, it was, like, at a GameStop. They had, like, a little basket, and it was filled with tiny Igglybuff plushies. Not Cleffas, Igglybuffs. There we go. I might have bought, if it was a Cleffa, I might have bought one as a stress ball. I can attack him and for game, pretty much. Huh, this is silly. Let's do it. There we are. Put on Cyber Dragon. Alright, we're gonna slaughter this boy. There we are. Oh, wait, no, this is not quite enough. Oh, no. Watch, you'll see. Yeah, he has 100 left. I could've... I hate when I do quick mental math and I feel like I'm smart, and it turns out I'm literally 100 off. Literally 100 off. I feel like that's happened like a dozen times in this series. He didn't even summon anything. I didn't even need to solemn. Alright, no big deal. Just kill him then. Overkill. Dreepy plush. I got plushies of Dreepy? Back Force 1 or 2. I've only played this one. I don't even know what's in 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6 special. 333. That's halfway to evil right there. I lost. What a nightmare. Somebody wake me up. Idle deck. Oh yeah, the waifu deck guy. Let's beat him up too. And then we'll go spend all our hard-earned points on more cards. All I have left to do for part 1 is basically just get cards and, befriend Chazz. Got it from Japanese Pokemon Center. Ah, okay. Latest Pokemon plush I got was the Teddy Ursa my brother got me for Christmas. It's very cute. It's very cute. Okay, right. Problem with idle decks is they get the 1850 stick there. Alright. I don't have a Union in my hand, but this is fine. Put that down. Special summon this. I'm a little worried about that back row, but YOLO. I have swords as backup. If you're not going all in, you're losing. Battle phase. Okay, no flip-ups. Tiger Jet. Yeah, W is just like a regular jet, and then this one's just like, we put a tiger head on it because it looks cool. Luckily, I can buy the Union pack, like, at it literally any time, right? Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. Oh, it was that. Okay, that's pretty useless. So, this doesn't do much for me, now does it? I guess I'll just keep attacking. At least I have backup plans in my deck right now. Yeah, I thought so. I could have beat over it with Tiger Jet, but I was feeling like, holding the cards there. Wasn't gonna win this turn anyway. Tiger Jet looks like a Power Rangers vehicle. Crap, I can't unsee that now. Okay, he's got familiar Possessed Hita. Okay, there it is. Luckily, I can just beat over her. Two-man cell battle. I suppose there's no reason not to put that down for now. Swords is limited to 1, but it's a good option to have either as backup or for just building up the Hoshis when I don't have any other cards. Because if I set down Hoshi, they can just beat over it. But if I get multiple Hoshis out with Luminous Spark, then it's like, well... Or I just give one of them an axe. Okay, Metal Tank. Only thing in my hand, so I don't even need to use Frontline Base. Yeah, 2 copies of Frontline Base is good enough. And 1 copy of this is probably fine. X Head Cannon and the Tiger Jet are there. I feel like should I replace the Dark Witch? She doesn't really combo with the potential fusions. She's just kind of there to fill the light spot right now. Anyways. I should be able to attack now. Let's get him. Beat him up. 700 left. Card Destruction's also just kind of in there. I feel like it doesn't really work for me. I just kind of put it in there, because why not? I probably will take this out for something else. Injection, Fairy Lily. Oh, it was a tie there. Yeah, see? I get brave with the second monster, and that's what happens. Everybody's got Charmers and Injection, Fairy Lily. I feel like the love for Fairy Lily is so forced because I don't know a soul that cares about that card. It's always the Charmers or Dark Magician Girl. No one's ever like, oh, the one with the giant, like, syringe. That's my favorite. Alright, attack with Cyber Dragon this time. Foxfire. Yay. 181. Not a lot, but whatever. Curses, I'll be ready for you next time. I'm sure you will, lad. I'm sure you will. Just adjust this here. Alright, let's go buy some stuff. To the store. Still gotta talk to people to get their hearts to max so that all their packs will be available simultaneously. Check it out. Magic Flask. Okay, Steve, same stuff. I'm gonna disappoint so many people when I choose a partner for the tag duels. Dark Magician Girl action figure goes on sale. Do you have it? I've been expecting you, Cyrus. It's like the best day ever. He's buying too many of these. And I buy too many unnecessary things. So when I say this is a problem, it's a problem. And a great talk. Alright, moment of truth. Would you like some cards? Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna probably play with everyone as a partner at some point. Since people like me playing super long, repetitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, why not go all the way? Part 87, we're finally done with Chazz's route. Spice of the Duel, these cost 100 per pack. Which one was I working on before? Step Up Fusion. This needs to be at 80% to unlock, I think these three. I also need to wait for the light pack to become available again. Hang on. 1, 2, 3 days. Okay. Couldn't really see which one was the creator there. Let me get some of these first. See if I can get my stuff here. I'm at 84% for this. Let me just buy the rest of the box, why don't I? See what's in here. Zombie Tiger, Freezing Blast, Burning Blast. YZ Tank. Was that one I needed? I think it's new. XY. As long as I can put each one at 3, because why not? Toon Dark Magician Girl. That thing. Our Frontline Base. Toon Cannon Soldier. XZ Tank. Yep, this one was new and I got 2 copies. Good. That works for me, but I didn't get any copies of the basic one. Let's open some of this garbage fusion pack to get more cards, I guess. I don't want to buy the entire box, though. It'd be too expensive. These are 150 a pop. Alright, let's open these. Will this get it up to 80? Garbage, 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 garbage. Heck yeah. Can't wait to use these cards. Can't wait to use Sandwich. Look at him go. Oh, look, it's Metamorphosis. Can I cheese that? With anything in my current decks? I don't think so. Can't cheese out a hero with it. I could use Neo Bubbleman. Unless I want to make a cheesy deck with Thousand Eyes Restrict. I could do that at some point. This is the only time in my life I'll get to use a legal Metamorphosis. Let me see here. Kaiser Dragon. That art is so, like, ick. Look at it. Gruesome Goo. The slime boss is definitely tougher than it looks. 1300 attack. Cybersaurus. Yeah, it's got the funny, like, coloring to its gun. Because for the English release of the card, they didn't want to have the gun looking too violent, so they just painted it like a Nerf gun. It looks so silly. Check out Cybersaurus. He's gonna hit you with a foam dart. Yeah, it's an Ultra, and it's limited to 1. I wonder why. Mystical Sheep #1. Heck yeah, we love Mystical Sheep #1. Substitute this for any fusion material. What should I get here? 55%. Not even close. 3 more, and the rest will be on the Union Pack right now. Dark Curtain. Mispolymerization. Anything? I got one new one. You can activate this card when a fusion summon monster is special summon. Return all face-up fusion monsters on the field to their respective fusion decks. Okay. Success probability 0. Send 2 random fusion monsters from your opponent's fusion deck to the graveyard. I don't think that's really gonna help, because the opponents always run 3 copies of each, because the extra deck has no limit. This feels like an absolute waste to even consider putting in. Like, they can't bring it back with Call of the Haunted because it wasn't properly fusion summoned first, but still, they're gonna have another copy in their extra deck. It just seems like too much effort to stop that. Alright. 61%, we're getting there. Let's buy the rest on these, see if I can pull my other copies. I can't get Shining Angel until it's the Light Pack day. That would just help Jaden if he's running Miracle Fusion. Oh yeah, it would too. You're right. It would help him get, like, Shining Flare Wingman out. Didn't need another Z. Oh, come on, I need another Y and an X. I need X and Y, come on. Well, so much for that. I got Metamorphosis, but I can't really use it in the current deck right now. Well, progress was made. Deck am I building? I'm playing XYZ machines. Let's continue to mess around with these. Maybe get a duel in against Chumley, too. Second ago. Oh, I didn't put one of the YZ. Yeah, I didn't put that in the fusion deck. I should do that. First, let's just beat up Hero. I'm pretty sure tunes are complete garbage. Whenever I mention tunes, and I ask if they're good yet, it's like, nope, they're still garbage. Alright, this'll work. Put down Reflect Bounder. Then we'll activate this. Put down Z. Now, I'm gonna use the Axe on Z. Because if he wants to attack the weaker monster, it should be Reflect Bounder for obvious reasons. Okay, frontline base not too bad with this deck after all. Helps me get an extra body on board. Boku, blah. Attack anyway. A point had to be made. When this card is destroyed, rolls to battle, add 1 insect monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. Okay. Throw you down, special summon this, and then put VW out. What does VW have going for it, though? 2,000 and 2,100 defense. Let's see. Discarding 1 card from your hand, change the battle position of an opponent's monster. Flip effects are not activated. Just a battle stance change. Still, I don't have Hoshi or Field Spell, so these two are better together. I could put this thing in attack mode, but then I'd be giving up Witch for next turn. Yeah, I don't need to discard, but it's fine. Let me just put him on board, because why not? see, activate the effective card. No. Activate. Do you think I'll ever get to summon VWXYZ, like the 5 machine monster? That'd be pretty sick if I could pull that off. It's not good. Like, your opponent can just end it with, like, a bottomless trap hole without any effort, but still, it'd be funny. Like, they combined, it looks cool. Like, it has a tiger head on it now. How do you hate that? Like, that's the definition of cool. I don't know what you're talking about. I think there's bonus DP for it. Really? Is there a specific category for summoning a useless fusion monster? There we go. Let's get it. Also, isn't it kind of funny how Tiger Jet replaces X Head as the head? It's pretty funny if you think about it. Style points. You know what I could do is just put this in attack mode and just beat into it right away. It also stops him from doing something stupid like Cyber Jar, which I don't think he has. Yeah, why not? May as well. It can be an option for game if I have it. Gokibore. A large spherical roach that attacks its enemies by rolling over them. This is not a Spheal. This is bad. 1200 attack. Okay. Style points, I guess, yeah. It has... Its effect has utility, but discarding a card for it is, it feels more like a win more option than a comeback option, for sure. Like, it's just overkill to go for it. Yeah. $194. Not a lot, buddy. I'm gonna cry. What about Mushroom Lad? Duel, sure. Wrecked him. Heck yeah. We beat that boy up. Ooh. Alright, have I got an idea here? First, let's activate Future Fusion. Get myself Cyber Twin on standby. And we're gonna special summon you. Then, we're gonna summon you. Activate the effect. Bop those 2 cards. What are they? Negate the effects of all equipped cards. Activate this card on your opponent declares an attack monster that has been tribute or set. Destroy all face attack because you monster your opponent's side of the field. Inflict the best points of damage to your opponent's life points. Ha. Good thing I did that then. Then we activate Last Will. Activate this. I want to bring out Hoshi. Mobius doesn't even benefit from it right now. So I'll just put Tank down. I still didn't put the YZ in. Ah, I gotta do that. I keep forgetting. Destroyed that boy. That was a good hand. No, my normal summon was tributing for Mobius. That's right. Wiped his board. Nothing he can do. Put this down. Yeah, I don't have their combo in the deck because I didn't put it in. Is there ever any real reason to do the proper union effect for the XYZs, or what? Because it's not needed for doing their fusion at all. Not really. Like, it gives them a slight attack boost. It's only necessary if I need it to absolutely beat over a monster my opponent summons, but that's only if I have the right monsters left. You know what I mean? It's just a very maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't option. Well, Kenyo is just about to die. Here come the twins. Let's get him. Ooh, Earthbound Spear, an actual defense option. Won't help you, though. You win. 152. I lost, you're tough. Okay, let me go ahead and put the extra deck monster in. Should be at the bottom. Already have 3 copies of that in. Those 2 there. What is the discard effect? Let's see. Discard 1 card from your hand to destroy 1 face-down monster. Wow. I mean, it's Nobleman of Crossout in 2006, so that's not the worst thing ever. I suppose I could do something with it, depending on who I'm facing, but still. It's nice to have the option to summon something, I guess. Alright. Let's go beat up our good pal, Chumley. Duel? Okay. Oh, I just want to drink there. I'm going first. I prefer to go second, because Cyber Dragon wants to special summon my turn on turn 1. Okay. If I put this down, I can put down Tiger Gen at the end. He has normal monsters, though, but he's... Oh, perfect. Let's do this. Okay, now I can get X-Head Cannon. I love how stupid Cyber Dragon is. One day we will get Cyberstein. Just worried about... You would be wide open to anything he plays, so... Be better to put you down. End the turn. Activate 2-man cell. Nice. Okay, one of them's gonna stay. Oh, no, he has no back for it. Nice. Solemn. Okay, perfect. And now we put down Hoshi. And everybody gets to go to the graveyard now. Nice. This is Chumley's upgraded deck. I'm not fully sure what face downs he's got. I know nobody in the game runs Mirror Force because it's literally banned at this point in time. Which I'm happy for, because holy crap, was everybody running Mirror Force and Jinzo and Duel Academy was the most annoying thing about that game. Ooh, nice. Not that it's needed. I think I just won. Man, I love Future Fusion. I know that it's errated now and works differently, but, like, in this game, it's so freaking funny to just put that down and do that. What does XY do again? XY... Destroys 1 face-up spell or trap card on the opponent's side of the field. Okay. And the other one of them is for face downs only. Not a big deal. Pretty much got him. Don't need to boost anybody. Well, sorry, Chumley, my boy, but you're about to get a beatdown. He's got nothing to flip. Hang on. Let me just time it for complete and utter overkill. This is gonna hurt. This koala getting blasted. What? Oh, he wanted to flex. But I'm gonna flex more. I said no. He thinks he can diffusion me. New high score bonus. What did I get the new high score for? Max attack, max damage. Quick finish? I don't know. Oh, it's for maximum damage. Because I hit him so hard with Cyber Dragon, okay. Oh, darn, I lost. Alright, let's beat up Cyrus now. Go second. And then I'll buy some more cards with the points I got from these warm-ups. I don't hate this XYZ deck. I think Frontline Base and a few other adjustments made it more usable for sure. Again, better to do something different than just Heroes and Burn again. Okay, I still need more copies of Shining Angel. Do I really want to run this thing at 3? I feel like I haven't needed it. Would 2 be enough for it? Because at best, it's just good for putting on the field and then ending the turn on Hoshi for when I summon, like, something next. Anyways. Okay. Would I be able to beat over him? I'll put this down for now. It's a stall option. If they destroy the monster, it keeps bringing out... It can just bring out another Shining Angel and loop it and end on Hoshi. So there's that. There's always that, yeah. Ah, it's Jetroid. Activate Spite. There we go. End turn. Hang on, from your deck. Okay, don't want it in my... Don't want multiple copies in my hand, then. Alright. I don't know what his face downs are gonna be. One of them's probably Nitro Unit. I think he still likes to set, what is it? He still likes to set what? Poly at sometimes. I really gotta switch card destruction with something, but I'm gonna refresh my hand, because why not? That was kind of unnecessary, Cyrus. He hit me for 1,000 points. Another Last Will and Tiger Jet. Alright, Angel, go over there and punch him. Cyrus also activated Spite. Yes, he did. Let's go. Rocket Warrior. That's not a gyroid monster. And here's the benefit of it. Alternatively, I can also bring out my pieces here. Hang on, can I search this? No, I can't check this right now. I don't need to bop his face downs, but potentially I could Shining Angel into the missing part I need for the XYZs to destroy whatever I need on the field. So that's another option that Shining Angel really works for. But for now, we don't need to do anything fancy. I can just be a beat stick. So let me just bring out Hoshi. It's a star with shoes, chat. That's just so cool. And, oh yeah, here's another monster that I needed. This is so stupid. How am I getting this, like, every duel? Every duel, I tell you. Put you down. Methinks Cyrus is about to go to hell. Let's see. It's a light monster. Any damage this monster takes is reduced to 0. Wait, what? Only applied during the battle phase of your own turn. Any damage this monster takes is... How does a monster take damage? Oh, I thought only the player took damage. Is this one of those, like, weirdly worded old cards? Is that why? Its attack decreased by 500 points until the end of that turn. Alright, so I pretty much don't have a choice but to attack it. Old wording? Yeah, okay. I have to attack it with Cyber End. Oh, wait, hang on. Power can only be applied during the battle. Oh, right, only their turn. Attack by this card. Increases. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter then. Only when he's attacking, not when I'm attacking it. Oh, Cyrus, you about to get beat up. I could have ended on a perfect, but I want to deal overkill damage. Oh, God! Well, guess we have to be on the lookout for that little trick. I know the risks of running Cyber End, and I will still end on it because it's cool. Oh, you have nothing. You've got nothing, Cyrus. Magic Cylinder's allowed at 3, though, isn't it? He could flip it at any time, pretty much, to kill me, so it doesn't matter. Let's go for it. I gotta get my own magic cylinder. One day. I lost. Was I even close? No, Cyrus, you're a loser and you'll never be close. Would you like some cards? Yes. Cyrus doesn't even deserve it, Teddy. That's how lame he is. Okay. Not gonna get 80 with these, so let's just go with, let's just buy 9 more packs of these. See if I get what I want. And then we'll go to bed. Come on, cards! Assure a priest. Tune table of contents. The loop. Tune Gemini elf. Wow, I cannot get like a basic like X head or Y dragon. There we go. Oh, wait, did I get XYZ? That's cool, I guess, but... Holy moly, they won't let me have it. Let's see here. Oh, that's XZ there. Yeah, I actually have XYZ fully now. XYZ Dragon Cannon. Look at it. So cool. Only be special summoned by removing from play the above cards on your side of the field. I suppose I could Shining Angel cheese one of the pieces on board and get that out too. So yeah, that's an option. That's an option. Discarding 1 card from your hand, destroy 1 card on your opponent's side of the field. Okay, so yeah, if I have a loaded hand after all that, I can just bop the entire like field of my opponent and attack for game. That's pretty good. At the very least, I can get rid of the back row or whatever. I mean, I got the thing, but I need the pieces still. Deck at it. Let's go. Wrong thing. Do I have 3 copies of these? Yes, I do. I guess that's that. It's not, yeah, it's not once per turn. You can dump your whole hand and attack for game. Which is fair enough. You gotta go through that, jump through that many hoops to summon it. Okay, I should go to bed. We gotta beat up Chazz more tomorrow. Alright, cat. Advance to designated time. No, I meant to hit end the day. Yep. Let me drink. Let's go find the cat for the day. Check it out over here. Yep, I'll stretch. Hang on, let me just safely talk to the cat. Meow. Pet his head. You pet him on the head. Meow. The cat is my friend. If you pet a cat, it will follow you around all day. And that's the best kind of cat. May as well talk to people. I got my cat. Good morning. Nice day. Let's talk about stuff. Talk to our boy, Zane. How are things going with Cyrus? It can be pretty scary if you make him mad. He won't pull any punches in his duels. Probably the only snipers who could stop Cyrus when he's mad are you and Jaden. I'll be looking forward to being your partner. Yeah, I don't think anybody's worried about Cyrus going on a rampage. You listen. You had a great talk. That's Woody. That's the skill drain guy. Not dueling you. Refuse to duel you. I may as well go talk to Bastion, I guess. I don't even know what sandwiches I got on me. Hey, there's a strange card in my deck. Oh, not this again. Remember, you're my partner in the tournament. Where's Chazz? He's hanging out at the main gate now. Let's go pay him a visit. Then make him pay me duel points when I beat him. I assumed you'd come with Jaden and his gang. You may be interesting after all. Oh, it's you, Pharaoh. Oh, you want to hear my story? You had a great talk. I think he liked the steak. That's some fancy bread you're giving me. Alright, now let's duel him. Duel, okay, you'll regret it. The gold sandwiches are the most important for getting him further ahead. I've given him 2 gold sandwiches so far since he's returned. Where do the duel points come from? I don't know, maybe it's like Scarlet and Violet, where like the League or whoever's in charge just hands them out depending on how you play. Mass Dragon, all right, I remember his strat, is to cheese out the armed dragons. That gave me a little bit of trouble last time. Get Cyber End going. Alright. Do this. I don't know how smart the AI is. Well, the AI, if I have 2 monsters on the field, the AI will just go Mass Dragon, and then I attack it, and then it goes to level 3. It won't go to level 3 right away. That's annoying. Because if he just gets level 5 on the field, he's just gonna immediately just wreck me a bit. For now, maybe I should build up my monsters and wait for a Cyber End so I can guarantee just, like, rip them apart. I don't fully know, though. We'll see. Don't need Mobius yet, so I'm fine. Let's just see what he does. I gotta get used to his deck, because I have to duel him a lot now. Creature swap. Okay, he's gonna do that. Let's see. Discard one card. Sending one monster card from your hand to the graveyard. Destroy face on monster opponent's side of the field with an attack equal to or less than the attack of the sent monster. Wow, Chazz, you sure showed me. Okay. He bopped his own monster, too. It doesn't matter. Alright. What were the conditions for this again? Hang on. End phase of a turn, this card destroyed a monster, result to battle by sending this card to the graveyard. Special summon one armed dragon, level 7, right? Well then. This is a problem. This is a large problem. I did make him spend one of his mass dragons, but he still has this on board. This is annoying. I don't remember if level 7's effect can be used only during his main phase, or what. Because I have to defend. I can't just let him freaking beat into me right now. Once I get Cyber End, I should be okay, I hope. I pretty much have to do this now. Let's get rid of that back row. Yeah, he did it. See now. Okay, by sending one monster card from your hand to the graveyard, destroy a face-up monster post on the field with an attack equal to or less than the attack of the sent monster. Okay, I can beat over this. Let's go. Oh, and I drew Fissure. Alright. So, I could use Fissure on this. Or I could use Fissure on another one of his mass dragons he's inevitably going to summon, so he doesn't get the result of battle summon. It does say result of battle, right? Result of battle. Result of battle. Yeah, I should save Fissure so he can't loop those after. I'd like to hit him for 4,000 right now, but that won't kill him, so we'll just do this. I got my level 10 dragon on the field now, buddy. End turn. Putting him back in the deck? Uh-oh, that's annoying. Solemn Judgment. Okay, that's another answer for dealing with that. Like, I have options for the way he summons his cards, but it's a little bit annoying. Well, it's in defense mode. At least I can hit him for piercing. If he puts it in face-up attack mode, we fissure it. Oh my god. Okay. Still my phase, still my phase. Still my phase. I forgot he had Cyberjar. I could do this. There's no way he can stop me from attacking him from game, I hope. I hope. Oh, Jama Yellow, you're dead. Mass Dragon? Uh-oh. Well, there's the problem there. Wait, how much defense does Mass Dragon have? Quick remind me, I don't remember. I can't remember if it was, like, around the same as his attack or, like, 900 or something. It was 1,100. Okay, Hoshi can't beat it, so I shouldn't risk it. Well, then. Ojama. Darn. There's another one, but it's okay. It's okay. This is why I saved Fissure. Oh, wait a second. I just realized I can last will right now because Cyberjar just removed Cyber End, right? So let's do that. First, should be okay. Pot of Greed after. Do this to bring out another Hoshi so he can't easily beat over me. Should be fine. Maybe I should have put Shining Angel, but it's fine. He has no back row. Next turn I can easily put Mobius down. Two-man cell battle. See here. Hang on a second. By the wording of this card, if a monster inside the field is the graveyard turn, special summon one monster when attack 1,500 points or less once during this turn. Now by the wording of this, is this a soft once per turn? Meaning that, like, you get one summon per last will copy? Or is it a hard once per turn? Because it's old wording, so I can't be sure what the ruling is now. Pretty sure you can just do it again. Do I need to right now, though? I don't think I need to. Couldn't I use it to bring out... No, wait, XYZ Cannon is the one I can't summon with Last Will. So, no, I can't. So I can't just make XYZ. He does anything, I can just solemn him. I got it. I got it. Go ahead. All I need to do is stop a summon. Okay. Alright, we got him. Doesn't matter which one. Put this down. Take the effect. I kind of keep forgetting I have frontline base on my side of the field because it doesn't really come up, so I probably wasted a chance to special summon, but whatever. No, just the one. Premature Burial. Way to put that face down. So I've sacrificed, so now I can do Last Will. Activate. If he's gonna loop his monsters, I got an option for him. That's why we're gonna bring out the third Hoshi. Now all of them got 2,000. He can't defend against this. Yep, go ahead. Go ahead and loop. Ooh, he's out. Now we finish in this lad. $3,000. Okay, this is working out. The way Chazz loops his monsters is clever, because he has Flying Kamakiri to summon wind monsters, which is Armed Dragon level 3. And he also has Mass Dragon to summon a dragon, which is also Armed Dragon level 3. So he's always able to kind of end on a turn where he can just kind of level it up. Here we go. You're supposed to be a loser. Didn't get a jingle from that. Patience is a virtue. Mysterious Masquerade. Let's duel this guy. Do I want to duel? Okay. You ready? Let's duel. GG's. Second to go. What's he got? Do I got cyber? No, I don't have cyber. I'm gonna put this down. Guess I'll throw down you. Throw down the face down. Doubt he's gonna have anything to beat into Reflect Bounder. Gruesome Goo, of course. End turn. Activate 2-man cell. What does 2-man cell battle even mean? Like, 2 people battling in a prison cell, or... Is it like... I don't fully get it. I feel like I'm missing something obvious with that. Also, what did he put down there? One face-up spell card on the field. The controller of the spell card takes 500 points of damage during each of your standby phases. Oh no, that's like my burn option, except terrible. Nothing in my graveyard, but we'll put this down. Can I get some sleep? Okay. Let's beat him. Because he's got nothing. Boop. Reflect Bounder is going to spit on you and you will die. Can't kill him one turn. The art has 3 monsters fighting, so what does the name even mean? Yeah. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna finish him quickly. No monster I can special summon. 500. Do not activate effect. Maybe it's 2v1? I don't even know. No reason to activate that. Well, I pretty much won. Didn't have to put up much of a fight here, did I? C common. You've got nothing. Yeah, we did it. 184, it's nothing. I lost. Boy, you're good. Let's duel again sometime. Steel, beauty. Don't recall this guy. What now? Okay, let's duel. He's going first. I'm going second. Come on, what do you have, pal? What do you have, pal? Like half bit my tongue there. Oh, he's fusing. Oh, he's making the goofy Cybersaurus. Rare gold armor. It's probably the best turn 1 his Slifer deck could ever do. Let's see, equip this. Your opponent cannot attack other monsters other than the equipped monster. It's only 1800. What will I do? What will I do? Oh no! Let me see here. Doesn't matter too much. Guess I'll just put you in attack mode for the other one. Pop him. Funny vanilla fusion. He has 18, or he had 18 cards in his extra deck. I actually have things in mind. What is he running? Is he gonna summon like Fusionist? That'd be funny. I guess I'll just put Hoshi down and just obliterate him. Because why not? After all, why shouldn't I just ruin his whole day? Darn, it was Robo Lady. 1000. Nothing left there. Future Fusion. I won't even need it. But why not? Suppose I might as well just put down another one. You've lost. Not a thing he could do. $194. You're pretty good. I couldn't do anything. That's right. You lost to me, the best. Third dragon guy. May as well talk to Zane again while he's in a different spot. There she is. She just ignores me, though. Tell you the truth, I didn't think you'd come this far as a duelist. At this rate, you might surpass Atticus and become a fitting rival for me. I'll be looking forward to being your partner. You listen? You had a great talk. According to the score, I've beaten you more times than you've beaten me, Zane. Say anything different now? Soon the Tag Force tournament will begin. I'm busy preparing for it. You've just been standing there for months doing nothing, ma'am. Let's go to class and see one of the 5 events that replay over and over and over and over. Yes. Hey kids, today for PE we're having volleyball. Oh, not volleyball. It's not the in thing. I see. And what do you want to do? Let's do soccer. Soccer. That's too sweaty. Tennis is more glamorous. Soccer. Tennis. Now, how's this? Let's play volleyball and the winner gets to choose. Alright, let's do it. Fine, I won't lose. She's ingenious. We're done with today's lesson. Who are you now? Total destruction. Wait, oh no, she's down here today, that's right. Talk to her. Reviewing today's lesson? Just kidding, I'm counting on you. What do you want to talk about? Duels? Let's duel her again. Duel sounds great. I'm gonna buy some sandwiches again, too. Going second. Okay. And there's my union. Not the right ones I want, but this is fine. Should I just go for the attack? I think I should go for the attack. Activate frontline base. Can't fuse these two. I really want to get rid of the extra 100. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. Well, darn. That won't help you. Attack and receive. Oh no! Not 700 points of damage. Had to perish the thought. Well, she had to use a lot of resources to accomplish nothing there. Command Knight. Don't need to stop that. It's fine. She has nothing. Okay, there's Hoshi. Let's go ahead and just summon Hoshi now and attack. Probably just Solemn her next turn. Maybe save Solemn in case she gets her fusion out. Her fusion could really just wall me depending on how the field is. Alright, that covers that. Now attack Hoshi, you predictable person. Blade Skater. Okay. Are you going for your fusion? No, DD Warrior Lady. This is still fine. This is still fine. Ooh, Zaborg. Don't have a way for the back row, but whatever. Kinda want another copy of Zaborg in this deck. Effective card. What am I saying? No, I don't know why I was thinking there. Okay, you got bopped. Now we attack. Nice. Fusion Gate. 1. No way she has the materials for it right now. Oh, good. Okay. Shouldn't I overwrite the field spell first? No, the chain goes backwards, so... Alright, I understand how that works now. So I can't guarantee overwrite a field spell. Also, MST just negated. It's the rare moments where it happens, but it can happen, I guess. DD Warrior Lady. Oh, crap. Yeah. Should have figured that'd be the one putting down. I'll be alright. I can counter with Cyber Dragon after now. I know that I was getting into slightly tougher duels when it comes to Alexis here, but it's okay. I can take the damage of this thing, it's fine. Nice. Special summon. I suppose it's technically possible if, I get 2 Cyber Dragons on the field. I can just, make Cyber Twin, but I don't think that's really going to be needed. $100. 2,100. We winning. Oh, she gave up. Alright, overkill damage it is. It's gonna hurt. Ooh, 652. Got a level up bonus from that. This can't be. I lost? No way, I can't believe I lost. May as well load up on some points and try and finish that step-up fusion pack. True path for that. Yeah, sure, let's try this guy. Bring it on, just you and me. Outstab till my opponent surrenders. Even when he wins the game, he has to wait for the opponent to surrender, so he just keeps attacking even when the game's over. He's a monster. I'm going second. Punchy. Good. Slight cough there. Single mode. True path. Map removal. What do you got? He's got face downs. That's what he's got. Okay. Special summon you. Activate frontline base. Summon you. And we're gonna summon you by getting rid of Y Dragon Head. And we're gonna activate the effect and bop his 2 back row. DD Trap Hole and Blind Destruction. And now that we've done that, we can last will. Hold up 1 sec. Let me just finish my turn. I'll get a drink. Be fine to just put Angel down. And boy, did I end on a board. I don't know what kind of monsters he runs. I'm gonna play it safe with Cyber Dragon. Little Chimera. If that was Cyber Jar or something, that would have been really, really bad after everything I did. Damn, that was a pretty powerful turn 1 if you ask me. Let me get a drink, yeah. I think this deck is working. When it all comes together. And posture. Okay, yeah, I'll sit like a good teddy. Activate this card when there are 4 more monsters on the field. Destroy all face-up monsters on the field. Oh. Oh. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Cyber Dragon can just give full XYZ combo, though. I suppose it can. Do I have Cyber Jar in my own deck? I don't even actually know if I do. I should put that in. I gotta eat crap right now. He just destroyed my whole field. That card never goes off. Come on. Oh, perfect. Problem is, they're both recruiters. And bop one of them at least, both Saborg. He has more fire monsters than he does dragons, so... Comeback starts now. Alright. I'm still alive. And he's got no answer for this. Yep, I got him. Let's get rid of the face down first, I suppose, since he's gonna recruit. All face-up effect monsters in the field are changed defense position. During this turn, this card is activated. The original defense of those monsters becomes 0, and the position cannot be changed. Okay. That's really unfortunate. Oh, he's gonna get rid of Zaborg now. Zaborg is helpful for dealing with all these recruiters now, yeah. I probably should have put this in defense mode, actually. Oh, well. What? If a monster inflicts battle damage to the player, return the monster to its owner's hands. Oh. I could have got around that if I used the special summon option with frontline base. I never even thought about that as an option, though. Oh, well. Great. Put myself... I could just put it back with two-man cell battle. Darn. Oh, it affects him, too. Call the Haunted. Excellent. Gotta be out of dragons by now. Yep. Okay, I can get him. I can resurrect Cyber Dragon and stuff. Ooh, you got nothing, boy. Let's see what I draw first. Card Destruction. That literally does nothing right now. Literally can't even be activated. Can also just bring back Zaborg as well. More attack points in that case. Okay, then, never mind. There goes that. Yeah, I gotta put Cyberjar in this deck if it's not there. Really should. He's stalling, come on. Nothing else. Here's Cyber Dragon. Do with that. Attack. This is fine. You know why? This just goes back to my hand, and then I summon it again. Okay, then. Screw you, too. Alright, get in there, Metal Tank, and finish him already. Hey, got him. 253. Man, talk about top decking. Sore loser. Chazz is in a new spot. Let's go talk to him. Probably should get more sandwiches, too. I already gave him a sandwich today, though. Ah, you again? Wait a minute. I could use you. Cause some trouble or do something whacked. Change your head into a monster. The great Detective Chazz will wrap up the case. I don't understand that. It's such weird language. Feels like that's translated wrong, almost. Need more sandwiches. Let's go! I don't see the gold one. Lettuce sandwich. I don't recall if Chazz liked lettuce at all. Not seeing it. Only a regular egg. Top grade salad. Was Chazz the one that hated vegetables, so I can't give him that? Cooked sandwich. Guess I'll have to give him something else later. The almighty queen. Let's beat him up. I need to beat this guy up just for calling his deck the almighty queen. Am I wrong to think such thoughts? I don't think so. First to go, I'm going second. No. Okay. There's the queen. Vicious creature that is decapitated, numerous enemy monsters. Man's probably into yanderes, too. Activate this. How much did it have? 1600. Can beat over it with this, then. End turn with X head cannon. You ever think about how X head cannon and Y dragon head is, like, redundant? Both of them are heads. And cannons. It's weird. Chop me head off, mommy. There we go. X head cannon is a hat. No, I hit circle. Oh well. Not a big deal. The lad can be weird at home when he goes to locals with a deck called Almighty Queen and then plays Beautiful Head Huntress. That's where when you get called names. Y Dragon Head, X Head Cannon, they're both heads. And then Tiger Jet is another head. What do you think about it? Could have had another monster on board, but accidentally tapped no. Oh, 1600. Oops. I meant to go to the monster. Oh, I didn't put Cyberjar in there. Oops, I totally got sidetracked again. It's easy to do that in this. Guess who just pressed circle again? God damn it. Ugh. Okay, this turn for sure. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Don't need Mobius right yet. Protector of the Throne. Oh, he's got another queen. Watch out. What is this text on this one again? While the king is away, this queen protects his throne with a mighty defense. It's just a floating chair. Alright, I'm gonna hit end, and I'm gonna say yes. And now I have another cannon on board. And I never really need to use the fusions. Yay. All the haunted. Alright, so now we're gonna go for the kill. Sacrifice W. No! Oh, it let me back out of it. Okay. It let me back out of it. Good. Because I accidentally typed, or hit X, and I thought it was going to make me destroy one of my own. Oh well. I'm hitting the wrong buttons in this duel over and over. Okay. Hang on. Oh wait, I can make XYZ. Why not? Why shouldn't I make XYZ? Nope. Activate. XYZ Dragon Cannon. Boop, boop, boop. That could be Cyberjar. This is the optimal play. Discard card destruction. Oh no, it was just the player 2 color of that one monster. There we go. So far, all this guy has summoned is a Yandere and 2 Barefoot Girls. So we're not gonna duel him again. Maybe we shouldn't be dueling him again. Finish him off. Should go overkill with XYZ, because why not? Goodbye, Geary. Big boy summoned. 1,000. Summoned. Oh, there actually is a bonus specifically for that card. Summoned XYZ Dragon Cannon, 20 points. That's it. 20 points. Was it really worth it? I don't know, but it's there. What's the bonus for summoning VWXYZ? Should be 200, to be honest. Yeah, it should. I mean, I'd settle for like 100, honestly, but still. 1/5 of a pack every time I summon it. Yeah. Speaking of packs, does Gate Guardian have a bonus? That would be pretty funny. Summoning Gate Guardian for nothing. All right, let's try and get this to 80%. It does. Get me to where I need to be. This has to get to 80%. I already got Metamorphosis, so I don't have to care about what other cards are in here. I just need new ones. Get the drink there. Oh, hey, I got another Metamorphosis. It's literally useless, though. Ew, that thing. I'm seeing some new cards here, so hopefully this gets me up to 80. Roaring Ocean Snake. Great Mammoth of Goldfine. I love how Mammoth Graveyard just isn't included in this. The Snake Hair and Dragon Zombie makes a Mammoth Skull. Didn't understand this stuff at all. Fusion Gate's new. Kamion Wizard, Mystical Elf, plus Curtain of the Dark Ones. Never heard of this one. Brachio Radius. Two-Headed King Rex, plus Crawling Dragon number 2. It's just a regular dino. Amazon of the Seas, that's just a mermaid. Mermaid who serves as a herald of the Sea King and guards the sanctuary. Sandwich. Mystical Sand, Giant Soldier of Stone, plus Ancient Elf. Okay, that one just makes even less sense. How does Giant Soldier of Stone factor into a Witch Lady? Is she made out of the sand from, like, the stone being carved down? Yeah, who uses Mystical Elf when it's 2,000 defense for that fusion, too? Yeah. Is he the Broom? Musician King. Oh, yeah, this one. There's always that one, yeah. Those two make Musician King. The modern Musician King with 2 fantasy, like, ladies. Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. This one is just a recolored vanilla monster as well that has nothing to do with Thunder Dragon. Super Robo Lady. Gazelle, the Flying... Oh, yeah, this thing. That weird one. At least it's actually the 2 monsters fused. Faith Bird. Goddess with the Third Eye. You can substitute this for any fusion material monster. Okay, it's just a substitute one. There we go. Supply. Flip, return 2 fusion material monsters that were sent to the graveyard as a result of fusion summoned to your hand. That's a really slow option. So it's just having a cart of dead bodies there. Pretty messed up. Oh, I got it. Okay, 80% exactly. So now we have anti-effect, those who want to destroy or negate spells and traps. Life Breaker. And Go Direct helps attack your opponent directly. They cost 100 a pop. Well, I think I want Sakuretsu armor, so let's go with some of these. It only took me an eternity of opening really crappy vanilla monsters that cost me, like, hours worth of grinding to get these, but we finally got them. Eradication. There's that ceiling one. DD Trap Hole. Now we can get some staples. Swarm of Scarabs. Roulette Barrel. Tribute to the Doomed. That's one of the rarest magic cards in the whole game. There we go. Oh, Bottomless. Nice. That's actually really, really good for me. Okay, House of Adhesive Tape is always hilarious to me. Defense, the monster summoned by your opponent is 500 or less. Monster's destroyed. Swarm of Scarabs. You can flip this card into face-down defense position during your main phase. When this card is flipped, summon, successfully destroy one monster on your opponent's side of the field. After the struggle, this card can only be activated during main phase 1. All monsters on both sides of the field that have been involved in damage calculation are destroyed during the end step of the turn. Okay. Infinite Dismissal, Returned of the Doomed. There we go. Discard one monster card from your hand to the graveyard. Return one of your monsters destroyed and sent to your graveyard as a result of battle during this turn. Your hand at the end of this turn. Okay. Tribute to the Doom. Just bop one monster. Essentially costs 2 cards to get rid of one thing. Generation Shift. Destroy one face-up monster on your side of the field. Add 1 card to your deck to your hand with the same name as the destroyed card. Eat Gaboon. Goblin Fan. Bottomless. Yeah, Bottomless is definitely going in. And let me put in Cyberjar finally. You know that thing I keep saying I'm going to put in, but keep forgetting? That thing. It's definitely not in the deck, right? Let me see here. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, Card Destruction is just kind of taking up space. What else can go? What else can go? Well, I don't have anything else to really add right now, do I? Let me just get Bottomless. This will help me keep up with the other ones. I'm in C. What am I doing? Bottomless, Bottomless. Oh, there it is. Sort by card frame. Okay. Got an option to stall. I think that's fine for now. I need other stuff, but this will help. Now I need to grind more of those points. Oh, I didn't put Cyberjar in. I forgot to put Cyberjar in. You're right. Alright, what should I get rid of, though? I don't know. Mobius still helps. Maybe I could get rid of Dust Tornado since I got Mobius in there. I don't know. Dust Tornado is more I just bop a useless card in the back row because I draw it. Not that it really helps half the time. I want to run Z-Tank at 3, though. That's the issue. I want to run all the pieces at 3 once I have them. I guess I'll just bop that for now. And get Cyberjar. Cyberjar really does just have to be in every deck. Bottom of C, Cyber. There's a bunch of cards with Cyber in the name. There it is. There we go. Let's duel Jaden. You want a duel? Bring it on. Thanks for subbing, friend. Second to go. He's on to me. Alright. Got a chance here. Put down Bottomless in case he fusion summons something. Yeah, Bottomless can just stop a dumb fusion monster, so that's good. Yes, I suppose I could put you down. Activate frontline base. And put that down there. And we end. Oh, yeah, he's going for it. He's going for it. He's going for it. Yeah, yeah. First duel, and we get to make use of the card. He made Madball Man. Oh, so funny. And it won't help him. But he put down Sparkman. And he got Warrior returning alive. He's bringing back the clay. There it goes, but it doesn't matter. Axe of Despair. Oh, I'm gonna show you what Despair looks like. It looks like a star wearing shoes, wielded an axe. Watch out, beautiful head huntress. There's a new waifu in town. Still has a little bit more. Because Sparkman's a light attribute, he gets the boost from Hoshi. And, oh, he's doing that. Okay, he brought you out. That doesn't matter. Hoshi can get you. Excellent. Skyscraper. Okay, that's gonna help him, but... Attack Reflect Bounder, Attack Reflect Bounder. Yeah! Haha! Perfect. Alright. So now we just put down XYZ Cannon and we beat over him again. There we go. Get that there. Special summon what? I don't have a Union monster in my hand. And now he's almost dead. Okay, there's Cyber. Get him, Hoshi. And we got him. There we go. 238. Jaden doesn't give a lot. Don't I lost? Okay. Should see if Chazz changed location, please. No, he's still here. I guess I can duel him while he's at this spot. Bottomless will help. Duel, you won't regret it. Will I? Or did he say I will regret it? I don't even remember. Second. The screen always takes too long. Ooh, Bottomless right away. I got 2 frontline base. Alright. Bottomless can interrupt this as well. I just realized. I mean, I can't do it this turn because I'm setting it. That's the slow part of it, but... No Union on me. Do I just let him go for it? I'm gonna have to, aren't I? It's not like he's gonna be able to beat over me once I get this set up. Alright, I should be safe now. Gotta start going through them now. Loop while we can. Mass Dragon. Arm Dragon. Level 3. Let me see here. Let me just double check something about this. Yeah, level 3 doesn't have to destroy a monster. Level 5 does. That's fine, though. He shouldn't be able to... He can't get over me. I'm pretty sure level 5's effect didn't say specify its original attack. Yeah, he's putting in defense mode, too. And plus, now we can bottomless. Okay, bottomless was one of the best things I could have pulled today. That's great. 2-man cell. Well, that's good, but now my normal summon's going towards this anyway. Go for it. Ojama green. I like how it feels like the 3 Ojamas are mostly kind of like bricks for him. Like, I know he has Oja Magic and Ojama King. Like, 3 copies of that right there. But most of the time, they're just going to be like a detriment to him. He's never really going to get anything off. I wonder if the NPC deck actually has, like, Ojama Delta Hurricane. There's no way in hell he's ever going to get that to go off, but it'd be pretty funny. It'd mostly just be dead in his hand if he has it. I know I can get more bottomless, but I only have the 1 copy. I literally just pulled it with my remaining duel points. Guess I might as well special summon it in case he has something that returns stuff to my hand. That's the only reasonable option I have for that. I can make XY, but XY doesn't do anything, does it? XY. 1 face-up Speller Trap card. Okay, so it's useless to make that one anyway. Alright, boys, let's get him. Oh, it's Kamakiri, okay. Go for it. Did he run Cyberjar? I can't even remember now. I put Cyberjar in my deck, right? I didn't hallucinate that or dream that I did. Kamakiri number 1. No one ever asked how Kamakiri number 2 is doing. Kamakiri number 2 is just a regular vanilla monster, I think. I never quite understood why they ever did the crap, that's annoying. Why they did the number 1, number 2 versions of monsters. Especially when original Yu-Gi-Oh! Just recolored monsters and called them something different without that anyway. Such a random thing they did. Oh, okay. Wow, he really went for the one I could replace. Play it again out of spite. Alright. Here comes Hoshi. I just realized Hoshi has like a rainbow flag in the background. Or more like a rainbow scarf around it. Damn, Hoshi really is hip, even before hip Hoshi. There we go. Don't need to activate that effect. Get him. Just gotta get through these. Finish him with XYZ Cannon, hopefully. Someone told me that the reason that there were a bunch of recolored monsters early on was because they knew they were going to make video games and they wanted to be able to, like, just recolor the model. That's the explanation I've been told, but I'm not sure how true that is, but it sounds like a big brain play someone might try. I don't know. It's very clearly different artwork, though, but it's the same monster for that reason. I don't know. Ugh, impossible. You're supposed to be a loser. Alright, well, this loser just beat you. Do I have anything for you? Cook sandwich. Truffle sandwich. Spicy curry. I'm gonna try it. Okay, he liked it. Good. And they used all the same models in the PS2 game, so very possible. Alright. We'll talk to Zane. Maybe I should try and duel Zane with my Light Machine monster deck. Cyrus told me all about Slifer. He said he had a lot of good friends, was really enjoying himself. I probably could replace, Shadow Spell with a second copy of Bottomless. Bottomless just does way more for me. It's great. I like it. Sakuretsu armor as well, I gotta get that in there. Probably go down the 2 Hoshis once that happens. There we go. Second. Supreme Mecha Dragon. Haven't got my turn 1 Future Fusion in a little bit. Oh, speaking of the devil. I like how Bottomless just keeps showing up in my hand for turn 1 now. I'm loving that. Oopsie, wrong thing. Send him out. Alright. What should I go for? Set this down. Do I make a stand? I know he has monsters that are going to beat over these 2 easily, so... Let's send out the tank and give it an axe. Don't ask how the tank holds the axe, but the rules of the game say that the axe is now equipped. Plus, we know I can't defend anyway. He has noblemen. Oh, he puts... Oh, chat, I got lucky. I got lucky. Cyberstein's monster was put down there. Would have been bad. He could have paid 5,000 life points and then megamorphed. Oh, boy. Proto-Cyber Dragon. He just put it in attack mode. Did he think he had Poly? Hang on. He benefits from the light field spells as well, so... I mean, when I can attack him directly, though, it'll hit harder, so why not? If he fusion summons, I can bottomless that away. There we go. I guess I'll summon a second metal tank, because why not? It's pretty metal. Z-metal, more like it. Get him. Oh! I forgot. He does this thing. Cyber Barrier Dragon. This card cannot be normal summon or set. This card cannot be special summon. Oh, right. My field spell lowers the defense. So if I'm on the offensive, this actually benefits me when I'm doing the mirror match of light attributes. Let me just double check this. Hang on. Once per turn, while this card is in attack position, negate your opponent's first attack. Well, you probably should have put that in attack mode, but it's meant to be in defense mode. Look at its stats. Yeah, I guess you're not doing that, but whatever. Alright. Gotcha. What's it normally at? 800 attack and 2800 defense. What? Why would you put this in attack mode for that effect after it has to be summoned through a tribute, through a trap card? That is so clunky. No wonder everyone makes fun of this thing. That's awful. It's actually better for me he runs that. I think I established that last episode, but still, I didn't realize that was that bad. Okay. Oh! Guess what I got, chat? I got a friend. Is he gonna magic cylinder me, though? Let's find out in a moment. Let's just slowly bop him. Hit him lowest to highest. Metal Reflect Slime. Oh, that won't save you, son. That won't save you. It'll eat 1 attack, but it won't save you. It would have been better if I attacked first with Cyber End after all. I would have been able to hit per game, but it's fine. Yeah, I think XYZ is working out for me today, isn't it? Keeps counting. I guess I can just finish him with anything now. Even if he has Magic Cylinder, I still win. I'm just gonna hit him with this. Got him. There's no special bonus for summoning Cyber End, right? No, there is for XYZ. They know XYZ is annoying to summon, but I guess they expected you to cheese it out constantly, like with Future Fusion, like I have been doing. I can't believe it. You're much better than you used to be. I'll take that as a compliment. Heaven and hell. I'll show this man hell. Win, lose. I'm going second. Let me just adjust my seat here. Ugh. Been at my desk all weekend again. Not good for me. Start duel. Yeah, what's he got? What's he got? Terraforming. That's what he's got. Pandemonium. Oh, he's doing it again. I guess there's no reason not to. Pot of Greed. Activate Pandemonium. Okay, he's going for that stuff. Okay. Let me double check this. Don't need to pay life points during standby phases for Archfiends. Each time a player's Archfiend monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, except the result of battle, player can select one Archfiend monster from his or her deck that has a lower level than the destroyed card and add it to their hand. Okay. First, let's special summon Cyber here. We're gonna put you down. And then we're gonna activate this. Special summon you. Don't really need to put Hoshi down. It would just get beat over the next turn. So let's just put XYZ Cannon. And XZ, what does that one do? Not that I'm making it, but XZ, destroy one face down spell or trap card. Okay, that's what that one does. Alright, lads, let's get him. Hit him hard. Here we go. I don't know who I'm teaming up with in part 2. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I need everyone to max hearts first. Oh, he's doing the ritual. Okay. Zera the Mant. Still don't know what a Mant is, but Zera sure is one of them. Hang on. What type? Oh, let me look at this, please. Let me. Okay, it's dark. Good. Hoshi can, like, lower its attack points. Let me read my card, please. First, let me put this down. Okay. No union in my hand. And now, 26, 24, and the problem has been solved. The decrease that Hoshi gives comes in handy sometimes. It may buff this thing, but that's pretty irrelevant. I love the posed guys in the background there. Their cape isn't even moving with the wind or anything, they're just there, like action figures posed. Warrior of Zera. Oof. Okay, there it is. The ritual card, like the artwork on the ritual spell for Zera the Mant, implies that Warrior of Zera sat down on a throne or something and became some kind of evil king. I don't know. Anyways, I pretty much won. Nice of Swords of Revealing Light to show itself, but I haven't really needed it, like, at all. Finish him. Excellent. 186. Man, I lost. Well, see ya. We'll lose next time. Got myself up to 1,000 points. May as well talk to Bastion in the woods. Yo, Asprey. Don't worry, I'm right here. Remember, you're my partner in the tournament. Don't worry, I won't remember. You had a great talk. See here. The XYZ deck would actually kind of combo decently with Zane, wouldn't it? Let's duel him for the hell of it. Like, my hero deck would be good for teaming up with Jaden, and my light machines would be okay with Zane because my buffs would buff him. And I suppose I could potentially also use his Cyber Dragon to get my own Cyber Twin or End out. Like, yeah, I think I have an option here. I have 2 decks ready for when I partner with 2 specific characters. I have no idea what the hell to do with Cyrus and Chumley and all that. Maybe with Chumley, I should go with the Burn deck, because Chumley spams the field with those stupid, like Bubonic Vermin and, like, the Nimble Momonga thing. He could help me stall and get my life points back while we burn out the opponent. That would actually be kind of funny. Plus, I could get those koalas from his pack. And if he summons Master of Oz as a beat stick, then, I guess we have something blocking the field if the opponent wants to attack. Anyways, let me special summon Cyber Dragon. Damon basically, like, duels himself to death here. Not gonna worry much about him. Luminous Spark. Don't think I'm gonna need Shadow Spell against him. Bop him. Ask Sorcerer. That does nothing. Excellent. Now I just need other decks for the other characters, like, I suppose I could make my own Armed Dragon deck to go with Chazz. That would be an option. Alright. Could just do this. Tribute the Witch. Whenever those become available. Is there a Chazz pack? That's gonna take a while to unlock. Does Exodia even work with any of the, like, in a tag duel? Like, is there any partner that's technically good for comboing an Exodia deck in any way, or helping you stall? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna bring out Hoshi. Cyber Twin is now here in spirit, and then some. I'm gonna be greedy. Yeah, I win. Quick game and kill. I don't even have a copy of Heart of the Underdog. I could make a vanilla beatdown deck, but Bastion doesn't even run that anymore. He runs a different kind of, like, Earth Attribute deck. 199, not quite enough. All the shiny bonuses. I know, really trying that time. You wanna go again? Haha, bye-bye. Samurai Spirit. Okay, let's beat up this guy, and then go pull from those new packs again. I wonder if I should splash in Jinzo. It doesn't get support from light monsters, and Hoshi actually lowers its attack points, though. I feel like a different kind of deck would be good, like a Dark Attribute deck. But I didn't really have much going with that. If I were to make Summon Skull Beatdown, I'd just run 3 Jinzo instead. It'd be way better to go with that for less than 100 attack. Or less, yeah. Is Jinzo limited to 1 in this game? I don't actually know. That kind of, like, depends on that now, don't it? Now he's got Dark Fire Soldier. Let me set this. Let me do that. Hang on a second. Increase the attack of a warrior time monster side of the field. For each face of warrior time monster, there's a spellcaster on your side of the field. Hang on. This is a pyro, it's not a warrior. That idiot. Set this here. And I'm gonna do this just because I can. Go. there's that. I almost went to end the turn for some reason. Got him. Okay, another one of those. Guess I can just put Angel down for now. If he wants to attack it and help me buff, that's fine by me. Masaki, the legendary swordsman. There we go. Oh, hang on. Did chat go by and I missed a thing again? Let's see here. Where's that? Oh, yeah. See, I don't know if you guys see it on your end, but when someone types in chat for the first time, it really highlights their message with, like, a huge border, and that, like, drowns out the people who redeem, like, Hydrate or Stretch, because the text is so tiny in comparison, and that's how I miss things. Anyways, battle phase is done there. End turn. Yeah, let me get a drink. Only the mods and streamer can see that. Okay, yeah, that's why. Anyways, he's doing that. It'd be a waste to use Bottomless on that, so let's just do this to lower its attack power. I don't need to lose Angel yet. It sounds annoying. Yeah, it kinda is. It's one of those things that Twitch does. Maybe I can change to be smaller, honestly, but I gotta, like, I don't know if you can turn it off completely. Because it wants to highlight a first-time message in chat so that the streamer can basically be like, oh, I gotta beg them to stay now. Don't leave, first-time viewer. It can be turned off? Okay. I mean, in a sense, it is useful in that regard, but, like, they make it, like, way too large. To the point where, like, it kind of blocks out messages of people trying to redeem normal stuff. I swear I'm not picking on you. Your messages always just happen to get blocked a little bit there. Uh-oh, call the haunted, said no one ever. When they're dueling Joshua. With that. And I win. This was Duel to humble me. I had no idea of the great disparity between us. Farewell for now. At least he took the loss well. To the store. I have points. Let's keep opening the Sakuretsu armor pack. One bottomless hole has done so much for my decks right now. It's great. Here we go. I'm just gonna open them all, I guess. Life Breaker. When you want to break some lives. Here we go. Eat Kaboon, Weed Out. Blind Destruction. Now I got that wacky card. Nidoria. Well, that could be useful if I make that dark deck. Two-pronged. Oh, that's good. That's very, very good. We definitely want that. I totally forgot that would even be in here. Volcanic Eruption. Jurassic World. Why is that the dinosaur field spell in this pack? Ooh, that's up. Okay. I'll take these. A lot of these I can splash into the burn deck, too. Chain Destruction. Oh, there's a second bottomless. Widespread Ruin. Blind Destruction. Come on, give me a Sakuretsu armor, though. Hammer Shot. Okay. Pay 500 life points, destroy all level 3 monsters in face-up attack position on the field. That's so specific. There we go. Needle Ceiling, we've seen that one before. Eudora is a regular rare. Lightning Vortex is at 1, obviously. Too good. Alright. Just usually I have an extra card in my hand I can afford to burn with this. That's good. Assault on GHQ. Oh, Goblin HQ. Select one monster on your side of the field, activate this card, destroy the selected card, and send 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. I don't really like that, especially on a trap card. That's not really, Skull Layer, Earthshaker, Jurassic World. It's a rare in this pack. Yeah, activate this card when your opponent, or when a monster is normal summon, flip summon, or special summon, destroy all monsters on the field. Yeah, I can go with that. Alright, yeah, this is gonna boost everything I do very well right now. I haven't even gotten to use Cyber Jar on this yet. You're back, welcome. Spam teddies. Yeah, I can go with 1 less Hoshi. Do I still want to run more Angel at this rate? I don't know now, at this point, if I want to run... I don't think I physically can run the XYZ monsters specifically at 3 each. Like, I know that was the plan that was talked about, but I feel like that's just going to result in too much, like, clutter in my hands. It's not going to be able to get used. I think I should just go with 2 each, especially since I'd rather splash in some of these spells and traps. Let's try that for now. Because it doesn't feel like I'm not drawing them enough. It's not like I need the fusions. It's more like they're there as a helpful thing. Alright, so 2 cards can be... I think I can replace Fissure with, Lightning Vortex. So let's do that. Alright, let me get Bottomless again. Bottomless. Oh, I'm in C. The Bone Mouse. Is this one of those cards that never got released in... like, printed in English because it was too, like, graphic or something? I know there's a lot of old monsters that were like that. I'm looking for the 1 symbol for... Wait, what am I saying? Bottomless isn't that. Bottomless. Up there it is. Okay, 2. Now Lightning Vortex. Let me just go ahead and sort by frame. Faster for me at this rate. Electro Whip. What was another card I got that I wanted to put in? If there was one, I can't remember. Torrential Tribute, that's right. There it is. Yeah, right, let's find it now. T. Artwork sticks out. There it is. Okay, this is looking better. I can remove Shadow Spell when I get, like, another Bottomless. Maybe I want to run Bottomless at 3, I don't know. I think this is going just fine. I think, yeah, at least 1 more copy of Angel would be good. I'm not so sure I want to keep Reflect Bounder. Like, it's good, but it doesn't really come up as much. I mean, I think I'd rather have it than, like, Dark Witch. As the normal monsters get phased out, though, do I really need 2-man Cell Battle? I don't know. This is working, though. Half the deck is good spells and traps, and now half the deck is, like, monsters I can work with. I should resave this copy, because it's changed so much. Okay. Recipe has been saved. Alright. I still really want Sakuretsu armor as well. Let's beat up Cyrus. Get some more points for sandwiches, too. There we go. Second. Okay, it looks like I'm actually nearing 2.5 hours with this session. I don't have to go out for, like, a few more hours. Maybe I should do something after this for, like, an hour or so. I don't know. Because I don't want to just go 4 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll just be burned out by then. Let me see here. Special summon Cyber Dragon. Put him down. Down the Solemn. Ooh, yeah, I definitely gotta attack that this turn. But what will come up here? Last Will is backup. Well, I can Last Will now. Activate. I suppose I could just put you down. I don't need Hoshi yet. Hoshi will just get beaten over if it has to be. Don't need to stall. You got nothing, Cyrus. Nothing. Alright, that covers that. Dust Tornado. Yeah, I set it down that turn, so it couldn't be activated. But why would I? Because it's just the same result for 4,000 life points. Okay, looks like he's got nothing. I have swords as a backup plan. Alright, he's gonna keep doing that. He's gonna keep doing that. Do you think it's extra humiliating for Cyrus to lose to Cyber Dragon? I hope so. It makes this victory even more sweeter. End turn. He summons Thunder Neon Neon, and then her head just gets like bitten by Cyber Dragon. Come to think of it, does his second deck here actually still have her? Because I'm sorry, but it's so freaking funny to watch him summon her, and then she immediately dies because the AI doesn't understand its effect. Defeat him with Thunder Neon Neon. I could put her in the deck, couldn't I? She's a light monster. Only time I couldn't summon her is if I have, what is it? Mobius on the field or Cyberjar, but Cyberjar being on the field means nothing's gonna be on the field. Alright, let me get a couple more sandwiches, I suppose. Something for Chazz. Chicken sandwich. Not sure if he'd like that. Oh, I have too many sandwiches. Okay. I have stuff Cyrus would take. Pineapple. Bastion's the one who likes, like, the salads and stuff. I can give those to him. Give Jaden another duelist, why not? Good grind session today. We got, I guess I got a third decently usable deck for the Tag Force tournament. That was a goal I didn't even, like, think about, is making a deck that would specifically combo well with the partners I'm gonna go through. Like, yeah, XYZ will go great for Zane. My hero will obviously work well enough with Jaden, and burn Chumley, I guess, because he can help me stall, maybe, I don't know. I can bring, like, the burn cards, and he can bring the bodies to, like, make a wall to stop the opponent. That's all I can think of. I got the good staples unlocked, yeah, so... I see how it is, Jaden. I see how it is. Unfortunately for you... Here it comes again. What did he destroy, anyway? Oh, he gave up his Morphic Jar for that. Oh, wow. Big brain AI move. His koalas can kind of burn, and like I said before, the Nimble Mamanga also increases life points, so we can sort of do that together. Chumley doesn't really run... hang on a second here. Do I want to spend 4,000 life points to stop Sparkman from existing? Yes, I do. Because I can. Chumley doesn't really play spells and traps, right? So, I shouldn't have to worry about the AI... like, burning us with Curse of Darkness. Oh, he's really going for it, huh? He may have went for it, but I'm going for it even more. Let's boop that back row. Activate the effect. Don't destroy another. Don't need that. What was it? Hero signal. Okay. Like, do the characters get, like, a level 3 deck for part 2? Or are they gonna start using these, new decks they have right now, which is their second ones? He's going for Poly. He's summoning 3? Oh. He made Tempest. Oh no, Jaden. How's it feel? How's it feel? He has no cards on the field, no cards in his hand, and not a prayer to help him. He actually made Tempest and I stopped him. With my staples, chat. I took out my stapler and I went click, click. Game over, bro. Oh. Well. Wait, did he put Tempest back? He put Tempest back. Was that good or bad? I suppose maybe it's fine. Alright. This should be fine. If he had Clayman as one of those... Oh crap, I can't... Let's hope it's not Clayman then. Cyberjar. Oh, this is fine. We got him. $1,600. I can't beat over him. What a pain. Alright. Put this down. Just in case, can special summon now. Now, technically, my last will can go off because Cyberjar just flooded the field, so let me do that. Activate. Put Hoshi in case I gotta beat over something later. Be fine. And now, just for the grand finale, let's do it because why not? Can only make twin, but that's fine. If it happens, it happens. And now I gotta end because it was main phase 2. Yep, he flips that. I get 5 cards as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He got Blade Edge. Darn. This is fine. You know why? Know why? Because I got Zaborg in my hand. Okay. Set these two. I don't have a Union in my hand, so I can't get Frontline Base to do anything. Always gotta be careful when Zaborg gets summoned, because the cursor always defaults to my center monster zone. There we go. Now we're getting duels with interaction. So I gotta attack with Zaborg. If he has Clayman, I can't kill it with Tank. But I can attack him for game if it isn't Clayman. I'm gonna go for it. Wait, it was Wild Heart. I should have known that. God damn it. I totally forgot he had Wild Heart down. I thought he put something else down for some reason. Well, never mind. Plan's over. And that's why I want Sakuretsu armor. He's got his whole hand back too, huh? I can bring back Zaborg, it's fine. Alright. Another frontline base. Oh yeah, I got him. I got him. In case he has a card that'll destroy everything on the field, or a monster, I'll save Call the Haunted for in case that goes off first, because I can definitely beat over him. Let's get him. Diffusion. Crap. Well, that did in fact happen, huh? Alright, let's bring out Zaborg. Alright, same situation. If it's Clayman, we'll go for it. Darn, it was Clayman. Oh well. Reinforcements of the army. He's summoning Sparkman. He's losing Sparkman. Well, look at that, I won. And now we go into overkill. First, we attack with Z-Metal Tank. And then you get punched. And there it goes. 280. But a loss is a loss. That was fun. Alright. Get a couple more packs here. I'm at 64% of this. I want my own Sakuretsu, so let's do that. This is the closest we're gonna see to the actual Sakuretsu artwork, too. Alright, 5 more packs. I haven't even gotten Lightning Vortex drawn yet. Blind Destruction. Tragedy. Oh. Do I want to run Dark Hole? With Torrential Tribute, or do I want to run Dark Hole over Torrential Tribute? I'm not actually sure. Damn, I didn't really get much except Dark Hole then. It's limited to 1. I'm getting all the ultras today, huh? Could be useful in a bad situation. I suppose I could put it in over Shadow Spell. Shadow Spell just kind of sits dead in my hand every single time, or it takes up space on my field when I don't really want to use it. I'll replace that for now. Why not? Get them staples. Click, click. There's like 1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards with dark in their names, so there it is. There we are. There we go. Looking pretty fancy. It's a good emergency button. You don't like the field? Wipe it. You don't like your opponent doing something? Know it. Alright. Guess that covers that right now. I have sandwiches that Bastion would like. May as well give him one. Need everybody's hearts at max for their packs later. Lettuce sandwich. There we go. Let's go to bed. Make sure I save next time I'm in the overworld. End the day. June 29th. Take a look at this. List of duelists. Almost to max with a few of these. Jaden's technically the highest there. Alexis also loves me. Chazz is getting there. 3 hearts and a teensy tiny little one down there. Bastion's at his last heart. Zane's getting there too. There we go. You need the cat. Oh, I just realized Chazz is in his dorm at the start there, so yeah, I should talk to him during the start of the day. After I get the cat. Almost hit the edge. Cat is friend. Alright, get the talking points with everybody done. I still have a sandwich for, oh my god, get up the stairs. Here we go. Howdy, neighbor. I'm not like you, Jaden, and the rest of you guys. Yeah, I can't sit still in these cramped rooms. I'm out of here by 7. Meow. Oh, it's you. What do you want to talk about? Want to hear my story? You had a great talk. I don't know, the truffle? Okay, he likes the truffles. That's good. Let me just... Okay. Looks so weird. Yeah, his bed takes up the whole room. Because he's a rich boy. He doesn't want to... He needs his bed to fit in there. You're sleeping like a baby. You had a great talk. I'm not looking forward to class today. I hope I don't get picked on. Yeah, same stuff. Creepy Cyrus. Alright. Have a durian. There we go. Talk to Chumley. If a dude stays up late dueling with Jaden, he's bound to be sleeping the next day. You had a great talk. Now, was there anyone else around here I needed the duel? Or wanted the duel? Not really. Alright, Zane. Let's keep talking to you until your hearts are max as well. How are things with Cyrus? Yeah, same thing as before. Didn't Zane like the cook sandwich? Wasn't that one of the ones he liked, or was that someone else? I can't remember. Oh, I don't need to do it right this second, but... He does like cook? Okay. It's one of the few things he actually likes, then. Good morning. Nice day, isn't it? I'm counting on you for the tournament. You had a great talk. Let's pick on her again. Duel, that's fine with me. Alright. Keep trying the duel here. You get a drink of water. Alright. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing a longer stream tomorrow. I'll try and start earlier if I can. See how things go. Okay, put down frontline base. Don't need to special summon Mobius yet. It would be safe if I were to just... Let's try this. Activate frontline base. Put you down. No. Activate. Summon VW Tiger Catapult. There we go. Now let's hope that doesn't get blown up, because I got back row protection. Ooh, you got nothing. Light of intervention. Alright. Could put two-man cell battle down, but it's not needed. I'm gonna flip this up. Okay, addition normal attack can attack during the same battle phase as many number of times chain thrashers in your graveyard. Okay. Booper for 1,000 damage. Here we go. No monsters getting face down today. Ante. Each player selects one card from their hand, then looks at the level of the selected cards. Card with more levels returns to the hand of the player who selected it. The player who selected the card with fewer levels takes 1,000 life points damage and sends the card to the graveyard. If a non-monster card is selected, it is treated as level 0. If they are the same level, each player returns his or her card to his or her hand. I like how it's Skull Servant in the artwork for that. Alright, there we go. Alrighty then. 1,200 normal summon, no trap cards can be activated. Need something else to get on the field at this point. Don't need to do anything except attack with VW. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I have Bottomless as a backup thing. Chain Thrasher. Don't really need Torrential Tribute. It's a good backup option if something goes wrong. Ah, I need a different monster to summon. I got the advantage, I just don't have, like, more monsters at the moment. Could just bop it. Why not? What's her fusion, now that I think about it? I can't remember what fusion monster she ran for this. Okay, good. Here we are. Something to summon. Activate this. Throw down Metal Tank. Oh, it's about to be a slaughter. Throw down Hoshi. Need to get Mobius out there at all. Everybody attack. It's not gonna KO her, but it's gonna hit her hard. She hasn't been able to do anything except defend. How did she get an obelisk? She duels like a Slifer. Literally. Mid-shield. That's all you got? Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Hang on, what attribute are you? Alright, works for me. I suppose... may as well boop those two back row for safety. A little less damage on you now, but this is fine. Hit that. And hit that. And now that we've done that, activate Last Will again. So a monster from my field went to the graveyard this turn. And now that we've done that, we can summon the other Hoshi. Oh, I just realized. I can put you in attack mode just for the hell of it. Why not? Hang on, I should probably check this thing's face down defense position. Negate the activation one spell card that targets the face down monster at this time. Put this card face up defense position. Oh, so sorry. You're not gonna like this. And we win. 215. You're not bad. You're pretty good. See you later. Okay, Alexis was talked to. Zane's now at the Chancellor's office, and Chazz moved to the front gate. Talk to him again. Tell you the truth, I don't think you'd become this far as a duelist. Yada yada yada. You had a great talk. Have the cooked sandwich. Well, it's not bad. Alright. Let's go pay a visit to Chazz now. If he'll talk to me. I assumed you'd come with Jaden and his gang. There you go. Alright, duel time. Duel? Okay, you'll regret it. Alright, I'm going second. With all the extra staple spell and traps I got, I should have no trouble stopping him from, like, recruit looping into his armed dragon combo now. Ooh, okay. I'm a Kiri number 1. Can I draw a front line? Nope. Darn. Oh, well. Oh! Unfortunate. He discarded armed level 3. I guess I don't mind that. And now the problem of, if I attack into him, I give him what he wants. So, might be best for me to summon XYZ Cannon, hope he doesn't do anything, and then next turn, put down Zaborg, and then just remove it through effect. Unless he just tributes into level 5. Yeah, he tributed into level 5. Either way was a risk. And I eat the loss now. I really need to draw Cyber Dragon right now for frontline base. Damn. If I could just draw Cyber Dragon or frontline base, I can special summon into tribute to tribute Zaborg and deal with that. He's obviously running his armed dragons each at 3 copies. I'm all monsters, no spells though right now. Oh my goodness, this is a bad time to draw all monsters. Crap. Can defend against Mass Dragon. Really use that dark hole. It's in the deck. I put it in there. I gotta draw it though. Alright, good. As long as I can stop Mass Dragon, I can slow my death here. Uh-oh. Should have did that first. Oh my god. No. Well. I'm not drawing my spell or traps. I'm drawing the other half of my deck. This is bad. Bad shuffle. Death through bad shuffle. This is just really unfortunate. And now he has 2 level 7s before I have any cards. Dark Hole. Please draw Dark Hole. No! Where are my cards? I'm only drawing the useless crap right now. I lost. I literally lost. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oops, all monsters. Ugh. 32. It's called Survival of the Fittest, loser. Alright, rematch. I put all those staples in and then drew none of them. I had plans in place for this, and then I drew all monsters that couldn't really do much at that point. Either way, I was doomed if I did, or doomed if I don't in the first turn, because of his Mass Dragon. I know what he was going for. Okay. Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay. Just set this for now. Alright, let's see what he does. No monster you can summon. Kamakiri. No. Save torrential when he... Oh. Okay. Okay. Why did he do that? That was weird. I don't have a wind monster to summon through this. When this dies, though, like when it resolves, it'll be in his graveyard, so he'll get the summon effect. So I can't let it get destroyed as a result of battle. Interesting way to go about that. I wonder if I should just give it the axe then. That way he can't use its effect. I'm gonna go for it. I know that my monster's gonna have way lower defense now, so I guess I'll just bop it. He destroys it through a... He can't destroy this by battle now. I made it too strong. Alright, he's got nothing. There's my metal tank now. I have Bottomless in place in case he wants to summon a level 5 or higher. By that, I'm referring to the dragon, not general levels. What if I killed him with his own monster? He had Ojama Yellow. He really does have nothing when he does that. He would I'm pretty sure the AI would absolutely prioritize putting Kamakiri or Mass Dragon face down instead, so he must have nothing at the moment. Unless he just drew it. Future Fusion. Okay. Looks like he's not, oh. Never mind. What do you get rid of? Stomping Ground. No, that's not the name of it. What was it called again? Stamping Destruction. Okay. Well, he Magic Jammered me. No problem. Can beat over this, whatever it is. Oh my goodness, it was Cyberjar. Kamakiri didn't go as a result of battle, at least. And I got one of my stronger beat sticks on board. Ooh. Can I have Z? Oh, this is so unfortunate for you, Chazz, my boy. Okay, put down Mass Dragon. Whatever. Put down level 3. Whatever. Mistiming. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's get him. Okay, the other one's armed for level 3. Let's get him. Ah, darn it. Yeah, another one. No, this is fine, honestly. If I leave him with his a face-up level 3, if he wants to do the effect to summon it, I can just bottomless it. I also now have those as well. Back row's gonna get flooded at this rate, but this will be gone next turn for sure, so we can just put these both down. Alright, I got a plan. I got a plan. Okay, he's doing it. No. That's not what I want. You poor fool. And he got it out anyway by tributing the face down one. You know what? No. No, Chazz. May cost 4,000 life points, but I'm saying no. Stop it. Stop it. Chazz is just out for blood. He's not letting it end without a fight. I get life points back at the very least. Alright then. 2,300, 2,300. I sacrifice to get X head cannon, or sacrifice you, then I'll be able to beat over the witch. Don't do that. I got Torrential Tribute as a backup plan. Okay, I was worried about that face down. Old man just said, no, you will not have a level 5. Oh, great. I went through all of his masked dragons, and I know he's down 1 Kamakiri at this point. What am I doing? Can't attack. He just played swords. Another Cyber Dragon. Chazz just being spiteful. Okay. Oh, I got Cyber Jar. I guess that it's just another backup plan for me, honestly. Come on. Reflect Bounder. Take it. Alright. Let's get him. Is he gonna loop Kamakiri? No, it's Ojama Black. We win. Well, I don't win, but he had nothing. I can assume he doesn't have his other Kamakiris in his hand if he's putting Ojama Black down. Ah, there's that. Okay, now he's getting the recruiters back in his deck again. That's annoying. I guess if you're running a bunch of recruiters like that, yeah. Pot of Avarice is pretty good. Oh, great. Now we gotta deal with these face downs. Hopefully we can attack for game. Maybe a general dragon deck or something would help work with Chazz? I don't know. My own armed dragon deck would work, I guess. He seems to have a decent one built. Like, using Kamakiri and Masked Dragon like that to get it on the field is smart. Anyways, just beat him. 276. Nice. Impossible. You're supposed to be a loser. Supposed to be. But never made it there. Can't even make an Ojama deck. There's like, what, 5 Ojama cards that exist right now? There we go. I should get some sandwiches. There we are. Make a 5-card deck. Yeah, just draw Exodia turn 1. Nothing your opponent can do to stop that. Garlic sandwich. Fried noodle sandwich. Come on, I haven't seen the gold egg appear on the roulette once today. Normal egg sandwich. I guess I can give that to Zane. Alright, last one, I guess. Still no gold. Soba noodle. I hope Chazz will like one of these. Okay. Hello, want some cards? Yes, I do. Take this, take that, and this one. Alright, 3 more of these. Let's go Sakuretsu. Icarus attack. Blind Destruction. Ah. Underwhelming. I'm at 74% with this. How are all the rest of these unlocked now? They can't all be... Is it just build a percent for these ones now? Maybe so. Alright. Maybe do a victory lap and bully Mushroom Man. A duel? Sure. Sure, I love duels. There we are. Yeah, we'll wrap it up shortly. I don't think I'm really gonna have time to start, like, anything else to play for just about an hour. I gotta go out shopping tonight for groceries. Only really real time I have. And I end up starting today pretty late. My sleep hasn't been the best after this weekend. Rain of Mercy. So tomorrow I'll just do a long stream. I'll try and start early, like as soon as I get home from, like, the gym. I'll do more of the Emerald Map Randomizer and something else after that. Okay. First, let me put this up. Nice. I'm liking this deck. This has been refreshing to play like this today. There's got to be more stuff I can make, and as we go further, especially into like 5Ds and that, I'm sure there'll be even more different ways to play. We'll get around to. Anyways, first should special summon Cyber Dragon. That gotta go first, and then we will frontline base special summon W here. And then I will tribute summon by getting rid of W. Goodbye, face down. Like, I can get a reasonable board on my first turn with these special summons when I have the right pieces, so that's nice. Just hope I don't get, like, Magic Cylinder or Lightning Vortex text right away. There we are. I wanted to squeeze in a day this week to also practice some Mega Man on stream as well. I've been putting that off. I tried last week, but I was not feeling great that day and quickly stopped. It didn't help that Dylan's channel stuff happened right after that, too. Okay. This card can destroy one spell trap on your opponent's side of the field, but cannot attack. Turn to activate this effect. I don't need to activate Torrential Tribute, because you will easily die. Alright, what do I draw? Bottomless. Take that. Guess we'll just put you down. Gonna make Mushroom Man pay. Jerry Beans, man! How exciting. Alright, got it all. Nice. So yeah, it looks like it's just gonna be a short stream today. Around 3-ish hours. Good enough. There we are. Again, I still have some other work I need to catch up on today as well. Yeah, just attack. Crimson Ninja. Well, that doesn't matter. You still lose, buddy. May as well get the bonus for the exact amount of points kill. It won't matter much since it's only Kenyu. Kenyu, I don't know. He has the lowercase o. Exactly 0 life point bonus. 20 points. 20 points. Oh, I lost. Oh, he gave me Mushroom Man. Okay. It'll stand up against elemental heroes. Yeah, it sure will. If you're as skilled as I think you are, you'll be able to tap into its power. I'm pretty sure it's at least, almost like 15 years or more until any Mushroom Man can do anything. You're as skilled as I thought you were. Take this recipe. Acquired a deck recipe. Let's duel again sometime. Let's duel the Dino Girl. It's been a while since I duel her. I'm doing just fine. Not going too much longer, though. Yeah, I know, that's the joke. Mushroom Man number 2 is, like, a weird side deck option right now. It does... I don't understand it, but it apparently does something specific that works against the meta, which is really weird. I've even seen, like, weird fan art of it alongside meta cards. There we go. Jurassic World. Fixing my hair here. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Look at that. Jurassic World. It's a very PS1 looking thing, ain't it? Nah, more close to PS. Well, it's a PSP game. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyways. Elementsaurus. This monster gets following effects where there's a monster with the following attribute. Fire, increase the attack of this card. Earth. Okay, we don't gotta worry about that then. Special summon a friend. Luminous Spark. What type is element here? Oh, it's dark? That's perfect. Summon Hoshi and ruin your day. So sorry. Even Hoshi can beat over Elemensaurus now. Thanks for the sub there, friend. Appreciate that. Yay, sub indeed. Everybody gets a bear now. There we go. In fact, even YouTube gets a bear. Hang on. Look, there's a bear on screen. Bear spotted at once. Boo. Yeah, that's alright, friend. Next player's turn. Even if you're not watching live, you can enjoy the Teddy Ursus there at home, watching on YouTube. Now what was I gonna do here? Guess Reflect Bounder's good enough. Teddy Bear support. Those two face downs could do something, but I could win. Destroyed. Looks like I'm not gonna win right away. The bear is bopping. He likes music. He needs to be careful about how much he bops, though. If you, like, bop your head like that so much, it might hurt your neck. Summon the Tiger Jet. Get her. Morphing Jar. That won't matter. Kill her. Alright, Duel has been won. Teddy Ursus is now retired for now. Gotta give that head a break. 339. Duelist bonus is 200. That was perfect. Goodbye, let's duel again sometime. Alright, I'm gonna beat up Damon and open some more packs. Let's do that. Damon's easy to beat up for a decent amount of points, because he can't do anything. Second, what am I doing? Is there anything in this era that's legal that really helps with Exodia? I guess Damon's cards. Just going for, like, Reckless Greed, trying to summon Exodia would be pretty damn funny. I gotta try that at some point when Exodia is available. Because why not? Maybe even try and go for Destiny board. That sounds like it'd be impossible to do in a tag duel, though. Alright. First, we throw down the no. Not that it'll matter much. Damon's strategy is to deck out. Oh. Morphing Jar. Well, there we go. I guess that's that. Turn end. I don't need to do anything. Damon's just gonna draw his whole deck now. Yes, he is. He really did Final Destiny, okay. I don't know why that's even in his deck. Go ahead. Go ahead, dude. Make my day. Now we activate this. Then we do this. The face downs are just going to be draw cards again. Put you down. Then we're going to put down the Angel. And now we can finally attack. He's not going to deck out. It would take too long. The Jar of Greed. Good Goblin housekeeping. And then he just discarded 2 cards there. Alright, he has nothing. We can do this now. There we go. Don't really need to tribute for Cyber. Just get more bodies on board doing this. Don't matter. Can we finish this chump? Let's finish this chump. Oh no, he's drawing another card. This would be funny. Take him down to 100 and finish him off. Poor fool, never stood a chance. 171. Not as much from him now, huh? I know, really trying that time. Okay, let's open 7 more packs and see if I get Sakuretsu. I still haven't seen Lightning Vortex once. I've had it in the deck for a little while now, haven't I? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Chain Destruction. Needle Wall. That looks painful. Roulette Barrel. On. Widespread Ruin. Oh! That's, the really stupid one that got banned, right? Hang on. Where is it? It's Ultra and limited to 1. Discard 1 card from your hand, declare 1 type of monster, destroy all face-up monsters of the declared type on the field. Yeah. Yeah, so essentially is you just declare whatever type it is your opponent's playing, and all their monsters get destroyed. Some monsters in the declared type on the field. Which is good enough, I guess. Yeah, I could splash this into a water deck if I make that again, as well. It could be used as a beat stick with, like, the buffs, as well. Like, it just comes onto the field, and hit things, and, well, obviously its effect is the main reason you want to use it. Let's see here. I don't know if I really need to put that in the, XYZ machine deck. Still good to get. Can do something with it. Would it be a bad option to put that in the burn deck? Because it... Yeah, I could put it on the field and just bop several of my opponent's monsters, and that just activates Skull Invitation off them without me losing a card in the process. Yeah, I could maybe do that. We'll see. Heaven and Hell, that's just you. Is there anybody back here? It's just that guy. Duel him. Oh, we got a live one here. You think you're so tough? Let's do it. What's he doing back here? Isn't this like an employee zone? I don't even know. Wrong thing. Second to go. Spatio-temporal... Nah. Whatever. He's going King of the Swamp. Legendary Ocean. Alright. Put 3 counters on this card. When you normal summon it, this card is not destroyed as a result of battle. If this card removes, or battles a monster, remove 1 counter. This card at the end of the damage step. If this card battles without a counter, destroy this card at the end of the damage step. Once per turn to your main phase, you can change 1 face attack to monster opposed out of the field to a face step defense position. Okay. It's pretty wordy for all that. So, he just puts that on the field. Are you sure you're a Slifer, bro? Holy moly. Well, it can beat over with Hoshi, but then the problem becomes I can't kill it right away because of its effect there, huh? Guess I don't have a choice. Maybe my field spell would help. Get it for now. Take one of its counters away. Ugh, wish I had... bottomless or something after that. He put me into defense mode, but didn't matter. Okay, lost another counter. Can do this. Last will, darn. An idea. Okay. That down now. Got one counter left. Okay, battle phase. Crash this into him. Lose 1,000. He loses his last counter. There we go. Battle, let's see. This card battles without a counter. Destroy this card at the end of the damage step. Alright, now let's get rid of it. There we go. Problem solved. That random thing. Okay. Now we activate Last Will. Select back to activate. Grab Angel. Put that down. And there we go. Turn end. What's he gonna do? He has nothing. That's what he's got. Don't even need the Solemn Judgment anything now. Yeah, what's he got? 1,000. Alright, good. Now I've got him on the ropes again, Chad. He can't do a thing. Kind of surprising. Oh, sorry, voice crack there. The way he started his first turn made him seem like he wasn't meant to have a Slifer deck. Maybe he just got absurdly lucky. Because that card seemed pretty mean for the regular Slifer guys. And now he's got no backup plan. Think of the swamp. Oh, yeah, he had no backup plan. I got him. He had one strong move, and it wasn't enough for him. More than enough to kill him. He's not going to give me much points, though, despite all that. 190. Okay, that's enough, I guess. Puts me up to 230. Alright, let's buy 2 more packs of this, and let's call it a night. Again, I'll do a longer one tomorrow. It was fun, though, to mess around with this XYZ deck. We made some progress with Chazz. For sure. And I got real staples in my deck now that I can definitely splash into the other decks when I make them, too. Mystic Box. Okay, there's that. Volcanic Eruption. Does this one go again? One monster on each side of the field. Destroy the selected opponent's monster and shift control your monster to your opponent. Right, that, yeah. How much do I have here? 81% on that. Okay. Is Dylan streaming again? I can raid him. Let me go ahead and just make a save here. I've got everyone else set as a tag force partner. I just have to keep grinding Chazz here, which takes a while. This was very good progress, for sure, and I found another good deck to mess around with. The XYZ one worked very well today. There was the one duel where I just completely bricked with a bunch of monsters and no spell or traps, but hey, what can you do? It's 2006. Alright, yeah. Again, I'll call it a short stream now. I'll try and start early tomorrow so we can do a nice long one. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a good night. Bye-bye.